Hey, what's up, y'all? Goats here. Today I am putting some new carpet in my 3rd gen Toyota 4Runner. I already have the interior completely gutted out. As you can see, that is all right here. I'll show you the inside, what we're looking at. So my carpet is actually in good condition. I did another video where I pulled this carpet and deep cleaned it really good, and it's already in great shape. There's a little burn right there, looks like a cigarette from the previous owner or something. There's another one right there. Other than that, it's pretty clean. There's a few spots that are messed up, but overall it's a great carpet. And I bought another 4Runner that I'm gonna sell that had really nasty carpet with some wires melted to it. So I'm gonna put my carpet in that 4Runner. It's also a 3rd gen. And then I ordered a fresh carpet that you can see here. Got that laid out. So I ordered my carpet from Stock Interiors. The color is 8655 Sandstone Plush. I got the mass backing, so this is really soft, and it has the backing that makes it nice and thick. That's going to help with some sound deadening. They do mold the carpet, but it's not cut exact to fit. So I've got to pull out my carpet and lay it over the top of this and trace it. I made another video where I detailed how to take out the front and rear seats, the center console, all that. I'll put a link to that below in the description so you can find that if you need that info. With this video, I'm going to focus on outlining the carpet and cutting it to spec, cutting all the holes, and then putting it in the vehicle. I'm not really going to talk too much about how to take out the seats and stuff, because like I said, I've already got that in another video. In this video, I just want to focus on getting this carpet traced and cut to spec and then put in the vehicle. So we're going to get started with that. I'm going to remove this other carpet completely, lay it over the top of this, and trace it with chalk. Now that the carpet's out, I've got it laid over the new one. You can see there's a lot of holes that need cutting, and a lot of these little edges have got to be cut to spec. One thing I noticed is the new carpet does not have these clips. These clip in at the doors to hold the carpet in place, and there's not anything like that underneath here. So keep that in mind if you're doing this. I don't know that it's going to be a big issue, but I kind of do like having the carpet be snugged up, kind of pulls it taut in the cab. But we're going to trace this with chalk, and then I hope scissors will get it done, cutting through this rubber. It's pretty thick. I don't know, I might have to try like a carpenter knife or something to get in there. But we're gonna make it happen today. So I'm gonna like lay this out nice and even, make sure I've got all the contours matched up as close as possible, and then hit it with the chalk and cut it. So let's pull this thing off and see what we've got here with the chalk. You kind of see some of the stuff might be off. I might wait on some of those holes in the middle there, but you can see I've got a decent outline, and go from there. I might just cut the external lines and maybe the center console lines, and then lay it in the vehicle and feel around, and then when I feel the bolt holes, I'll cut that stuff out in the vehicle so it's more exact. So I'm gonna get to cutting. The basic shape is cut. You see, I still didn't notch everything. But I have my basic shape, and I left a little bit of excess just in case I was off in my alignment a little bit. So I don't think I'm going to cut these holes. And I also switched to this carpentry knife, utility knife. This worked way better than scissors. So if you do this, try and find one of these. This will be a lot easier than scissors. Carpet is in. Looks like it may be a little big. I don't know for sure yet, but it's pretty close. My cuts are pretty close to where they need to be. I may have to trim some of these edges just to get it tucked up under and inside all these trim panels. And I think once I tuck it all, I will try and figure out where all these bolts are. See, I marked this up here, and the bolt is down here, I believe. So it's good that I didn't cut that stuff out. So what I'm gonna do now is get this thing seated and tucked pretty good, and then go back and cut all my holes, get it nice and precise. But I think this is gonna work. This section here is particularly tricky because of the seat belt, and then there's this thick foam that does not want to go up under the trim panel, and I'm going real slow because I do not want to trim too much carpet and then have it be exposed. So this is giving me some issues. I'm going to work on this for a minute and see where we end up. All right, I got it in, got everything cut out that is supposed to be cut out for all the bolt holes, and the center console, the rear heater fan, and these parts right here by the seat belt were a little tricky. There's a lot of backing right there that's thicker than the OEM carpet, so that was pretty tricky, but it's in. The mold looks good, the color looks good. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I would say this job is fairly difficult, requires a lot of patience and precision with your knife to cut your holes correctly. There's a couple spots I messed up, but I think that when I put my seats in, it's going to cover up just a few of the spots that I trimmed a little too far, and I would have liked for my holes for my bolts to be cut a little more precise, so that was a little difficult, but it's in. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna put the seats back in now. Just want to show you guys one more time. This is what it looks like. Highly recommend a razor blade and an interior pry tool to kind of stuff the carpet up under some of the trim panels and stuff. It makes your life a lot easier, so I'll link to those below if you're interested. It does make it a lot easier if you're removing trim ever and working on carpet, stuff like this. Got my cables routed, everything's up, so now I'm just going to put the seats back in and call this thing done. Appreciate everybody watching. I hope that you found this video helpful. If there's anything I can improve, please let me know. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Hit that subscribe button, like the video if you like it. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.